channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here, my billionaires. So today we're going to be doing a reading, a collective reading. This is something that I wanted to channel for you guys. So let's see what is the overall message for you guys. I'm just shuffling the deck. This deck was really calling to me. It's called the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Okay, so the hidden worlds are calling us right now, collective. It's something that is pulling us in. Maybe you guys are researching about the hidden worlds, or you want to know about different types of worlds. Interesting. So you want to know like what kind of variety is there out there in the universe, or some of you are buying like telescopes. Some of you are also studying like microbiology or something to do with like studying bacteria to invent a cure or medicine to something. Okay, interesting. I'm getting cancer, cure to cancer. So a cure to cancer is going to come out very, very soon. That is a good news, guys. Wow. Just channel that for you guys. So let's see, my loves, what's coming up. Already my throat is acting up a little bit. My throat is like kind of jamming a little bit. So either some of you are not speaking up your truth towards somebody, or this could be somebody else is not comfortable in telling you everything that it is, like the whole truth of it. Basically this person is hesitating to tell you the whole truth of the situation. Okay, so let's see what is the energy coming in for the collective from the Hidden Worlds deck. Okay, we have a card instantly. It says Aurora Garden, beginning, initiate, origin. Wow, collective. Let's get another card here. So definitely some of you are starting new projects, brand new projects. Some of you are just beginning to understand your own spiritual gifts, or some of you are recognizing your hidden talents, your hidden gifts, your hidden abilities. And it's starting fresh after you have ended a cycle with someone specifically. Okay, so if you're wondering like why am I not feeling good enough, or why am I not feeling comfortable within where it is that I am, it's because you're meant to start fresh. So if you are stuck in a past situation, you're meant to review this cycle. Okay, you're meant to review what has happened within this cycle and then move on from it, so that you can start a new chapter in your life. Okay, this is why you could be feeling stuck. Let's see what else is coming up for the collective. Okay, so we have two cards out. Second card is the meditation. Beautiful. Wow, collective, this is amazing. Okay, we have the meditation, and then the third card we have is Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, support. I'm sure all of this is visible on your screen. So like I was saying, guys, at the bottom of the deck we have the Tree of Illumination. This is truth, revelations, and understanding. Beautiful. So like I can see here, collective, that and 303, as I said, that you are ending some massive cycles, you're wrapping up some massive cycles, but there's this hesitation to go forth into a new cycle. Okay, the new cycle could look like a scary one, could look like something that you have not experienced before, so you could be a little hesitant or scared or terrified or afraid. It could be on any scale of the intensity of it. But Spirit is saying that if you're feeling scared or if you're feeling uncomfortable, it's time to go within yourself. It's time to ground yourself, meditate, do some deep breathing. Okay, do it with me right now. Okay, inhale, exhale. Okay, release all the tension in your body. Inhale, exhale. Collective, honestly, I'm also having to do this myself. So this is also equally a message for me as it is for you guys, is to meditate and to ground myself. This is when you will be able to shut out everything that is going on around you, which could be chaotic. It could be like something you didn't expect. It could be something coming out of the woodworks from the past. But everything that happens around you is more discernible through your own personal peace, your own relief, and going into the inner sanctuary within you. Okay, this is what will help you to resolve all the karmic situations that you are trapped in, or you have been feeling suffocated within. Okay, and meditation is the main thing to also like gather all your gifts, especially from the past lives. I'm getting some of you are studying about the Northern Lights. Interesting. Or you love the Northern Lights, you want to have a community near the northern lights. Okay, some of you are thinking about it, or yeah, but I'm definitely seeing a lot of you focusing on your prayers, on your meditation, on the divine within you. There's a lot of illumination coming in, and the divine is protecting you throughout it all. With the dawn watcher, we see caretaker, guardian, and support. It's like the divine is watching you grow, the divine is watching you flourish. There's this eventual growth in you that the divine is so proud of, collective. Let me tell you this: you are blessed, you are chosen, you are the one selected by the divine. The reason you're going into such spiritual practices, the reason you are trying to balance spirituality and practicality is because you are the chosen one. And you might have gotten attacked by people, you might have been insulted, threatened by people, but the only thing that you have done for yourself, which is assisting you right now, is that you went within. You did not retort, you did not react, you did not point fingers at anyone, even though they were doing it to you, even if it was not your fault, right? So I'm seeing a completely unfair situation that you got out of without any scars. Okay, you have no scars, because whatever the people tried to do to you, collective, that was something that they were carrying from a very, very long time. It was their accumulation of pain, it was their karma, it was their suffering that they just put it on you, they dumped it on you, right? And now the collective is realizing that I have a garden within myself. I don't need anybody else's validation to grow within my own life path, my own life journey, my own life purpose. And for me to reach my life purpose, I need to be peaceful in every step of the way. I love that. Peaceful in every step of the way. Okay? Being grateful for what you have right now. Being grateful for the blessings that the divine has given you in every step of the way. Because, when there are painful times, collective, when there are times when things are out of your control completely, is when you learn the most valuable lessons, the most powerful gems you concur within these situations. Okay, so it's like the collective is learning a huge lesson about peace. Okay, peace. And this is what the collective is realizing, that we need to start focusing on our own meditation, our own self talk. Like, how is it that you're talking to yourself, collective? Is it something that you're nurturing within yourself? Are you planting good seeds in your mind that are going to blossom into this beautiful aurora garden here? Okay. And with the northern lights, I'm also getting north star. So some of you could be really, really focused on your life purpose right now. Like, you want to know what your life purpose is. Personally, I do give life purpose readings. They are the best readings I offer, hands down. I can just tell you guys openly that I'm so proud of being able to help and assist people with their own life's purpose, because those readings have been really, really effective in changing people's lives. So if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me regarding your life purpose, please come in. I will share all the details with you regarding the booking, and it's all given in the description box as well. So you can check out the description box of this video to find out the booking details for booking a personal reading with me. All right, so let's clarify then, right, collective? Let's see what's coming in for you. I love these cards, by the way. They're just so peaceful and serene. I'm getting that, collective, you are craving that peace. You want peace in your life. You don't want chaotic circumstances, chaotic people, people out to get you, people competing with you. You, collective, are like, there's no competition, because I'm just competing with myself for a better tomorrow for myself. I'm self-improving myself. I don't care about what you think about me, right? I don't care about your judgments, because you don't know nothing about what I've been through. So if you're trying to judge me, that's completely onto you. And you need to deal with that karma. You need to deal with those seeds that you're planting in your own mind, which are like rotten seeds, right? You're judging someone else, that's like a rotten seed, or those are rotten seeds that people plant within other people's heads, right? Or their own head, So make sure you're not around people who are too judgmental, too harsh, because some of you could be very, very sensitive to energies right now. You could be feeling very much like a hermit. So you could be closing yourself out from people, and that's because the divine is giving you downloads when you're alone by yourself. The divine is giving you downloads as to how to connect even deeper with nature, even deeper with your senses, okay? There's a divine heart activation within you which is causing for your heart to blossom. Okay, I'm getting blossoming of the heart chakra and also your crown chakra. I'm getting your crown chakra is really really activated right now, right, collective? So let's see. I was just shuffling while I was giving you this energy because it's just so beautiful. I love these cards. Okay, I have a lot of 12th house energy in my chart, so these cards are just, you know, um, gorgeous and beautiful, and it just matches my energy of the 12th house, you know. Hidden worlds. So let's see what are the hidden worlds trying to tell us about this new beginning and the Aurora Garden. Please tell me about the new beginning coming up for the collective and the Aurora Garden. Beautiful. Wow, collective. 10 of Pentacles. Let's get all the cards out. But with the 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Tell me more, please, about the Aurora Garden. The beginning and initiate and origin. I'm also getting you are being initiated and you are also tapping into your roots. So some of you could be tapping into ancestral work. You could be researching about your ancestors, about your matriarch ancestors. Okay, so I'm being guided to tell you about your matriarch. So in the patriarchal society, we have been conditioned to, you know, use our father's last name as our title. Okay, now, no disrespect to the system that was placed in this way, but that is not how it is supposed to be. Your mother, your matriarch, gives birth to you. She gives you the life. She takes care of you 9 months in her belly. She gives you the strength and the determination to be born in this world with all the nutrients that you need in order to survive in this, world, basically, right? So, I'm being told to tell you that you need to initiate yourselves into uh, your mother's ancestral background or your matriarchal surnames or last name, something to do with your mother's last name, and researching that last name until you reach its origin. Okay, this is something that you're meant to do. This is how your initiation is beginning. So if you are at the beginning stage here, this is something that you need to do, okay, in order to find out your true roots. Okay, some of you could have Capricorn also in your 10th house. Okay, let's see what else. I'm also getting some of you are doing some plantation work or garden work or growing something. This will be very very fruitful for you. Okay, with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, whatever I'm saying is just, it's right on time and it's on point. Okay, so let's see. Give me one more for the new beginnings and initiate and origin. Okay, so the divine is initiating us right now, okay, into our ancestral work. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, collective. So there's a lot of abandonment issues that we are dealing with right now. This is the core wound that the collective is dealing with right now. Okay, how to get out of abandonment, to reclaim your spiritual power, to reclaim your material power, to reclaim your ancestral heritage that is meant for you to have. Okay, this is something that is you are meant to have in your lifetime, but because of certain heartbreaks, certain challenges that people have thrown your way, or people have dumped their heartbreak upon you, that you have had to really really take heed and take notice as to your abandonment issues, because at times you got cheated on, you got backstabbed, and people just wanted to take all your resources from you, or there could be some financial manipulation, some emotional manipulation done towards you in order to hurt you so that you could never know your life purpose, collective. Okay, and the reason that all of this was orchestrated by the divine, though, this was an initiation for you. Look at that with the Aurora Garden. This was like your own initiation from the dark into the light. You see how there's like this whole invisible person here. Like, I don't know what this is. Is that like a statue or something? I'm sure you guys will be able to see it better. But I'm just seeing here that you are being initiated into the hidden realm, and this is through your ancestral work. And if people have dumped their issues onto you, that has only caused for your purpose to propel you forward towards this destination, okay, towards your own life purpose. So even your enemies did not know that divine was protecting you throughout their manipulations and throughout their attacks, and sending stuff towards you, basically negative stuff towards you. So all your abandonment issues are something that you need to work on, and it's through your matriarchal side. You need to find out the matriarch roots of your family, and also see what kind of women were they, what kind, because that determines your own karma, your own lineage. I'm not saying don't research about your father. You're meant to do that as well, okay? But for a very very long time we have only focused on one aspect, which is like the patriarchy, right? So now's the time that divine is shifting your focus into the feminine aspects of your personality, and which is why you need to research the matriarch more and more to understand the feminine mysteries of the cosmos, okay? Something to do with feminine mysteries and abandonment issues with feminine goddesses or gods also. I'm getting something to do with that. So research that, because even the gods have faced these, and how have they conquered it, how have they, like, read about it or start researching about this, okay? Because this will help you in um, recognizing what it is that you deserve in this world, okay? Some of you could have abandoned your family, some of you could have been abandoned by your family. I'm getting something to do with also grandparents, or uh, I'm getting someone stole your legacy, or someone stole something from you, but you're gonna get it back 10 times better. Like, I'm getting you're gonna get it a million times more than what they took from you, okay? So divine is going to replace whatever they took from you with an opportunity that lines up with your life purpose, which is million times better than what they were anyways giving you in the first place, or whatever they stole in the first place, right? Wow. So the only way you can reach that is through healing your abandonment wound, okay? Where is it that you felt abandoned in your childhood? Where is it that you felt abandoned in your friendship? Where is it that you felt abandoned in your um in society in general, right? But first it comes from your own personal relationship with your family, with your mom, your dad, your friends. All these people create a reality for ourselves that we keep self-sabotaging ourselves in, okay? So remember to work on that, because that is what your initiation um, will entail for you, okay? So let's see, what is the meditation all about then? What is this peace, relief, and sanctuary and meditation for the collective here? What a gorgeous spread, though. I'm so um, glad I'm doing this reading. Hierophant and High Priestess in reverse. Sorry, High Priest in reverse. Tell me more about meditation, please. We have another card. Okay, we have Knight of Pentacles, and a lot of Pentacles here, guys. So a lot of, like, changes in the physical, okay? And Seven of Pentacles in reverse again. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of you are doing a lot of unconventional practices when it comes to your peace, your spirituality, and your sanctuary. I'm seeing that you are either changing the way you did things, okay? So initially, if you were triggered by some things, now it's like you're recognizing certain patterns within yourself that you keep repeating in order to self sabotage yourself. And this is coming in with the initiation into your meditation, into your own craving for having that peace in your life, okay? Because once you have that peace, it can slowly become a permanent thing in your life, but it's about your consistent practice, right? So divine is saying that you are going a very unconventional route when it comes to practicing your spirituality, and you're taking your sweet ass time, collective. Like, you're not hurrying the process. You're not overly you're not overly emphasizing on things that are no longer serving you anymore. It's like you're letting things go, you're letting things slide, okay? That's because you're meditating, and that is going to increase your power to do these things. So if these things are not happening to you, the hidden worlds are coming in to activate this for you, okay? But for that, you have to tap into your meditation so that you can activate that part of yourself within you, okay? I'm also getting something to do with dream messages. So once you start putting this into practice, you will reap the rewards more than what you were before, okay? That's also what I'm getting. And I'm getting that there are people around you that are really like, oh my god, you're wasting your time. Why are you following your life purpose? Like, somebody must have told you this, collective. Why are you doing this spiritual stuff? Like, how like, are you deluded? Are you not, like, in your right mind or something like that, okay? And I'm also getting some of you are definitely not retorting back to that. You're just taking the route of your own peace rather than engaging and trying to argue with someone that has their own personal point of view on things, right? So yeah, the collective is heading into their own personal maturity, maturation. So tell me more about the Dawn Watcher here. And I'm also getting you're not wasting time on frivolous things or frivolous people, right? Tell me more about Dawn Watcher, please. We have Seven of Swords. Yeah. Someone wants to steal your ideas, collective. Like if you have ideas on peace, if you have ideas on protesting, if you have ideas on how to bring relief to people that are not, relieved in this day and age. I'm also getting something to do with government or the patriarchy falling with the high priest in reverse as well, okay? Something to do with the church falling, the pope falling also, okay? So yeah, there are big changes coming in for the collective, but the main message for you is to not waste time on focusing on what the news is bringing, okay? Focusing on going within, because that will help you in recognizing who is stealing from you, who's stealing your ideas, who's trying to backstab you, who's trying to be a snake or be sneaky, okay? Who's trying to spy on you, because there are people who are spying on your ideas, but your spirit guides are right on them. I'm getting with the caretaker, guardian and support, like your spirit guides are watching people who are sabotaging you like a hawk. So the more you meditate, collective, the more and more your protection, your ability to fight this spiritual warfare will increase, okay? So spirit is like, I'm going to watch people on your behalf, but you have to do the work. You have to do the inner work, the shadow work, the healing work, so that I can watch over you while your enemies are trying to attack you, while you go within and you meditate, okay? So the more you meditate, the more protected you are in this realm right now. Exactly what I said is true, because then we get the Chariot here, okay? And then two of Swords. So yeah, this is like you having the drive and the will to move forward, to understand the good within the bad within the good, okay? If things are really, really chaotic around you, how do you see the good in that, the silver lining in that? If things are extremely like amazing for you in your life, how do you recognize that there are certain aspects that can also not work out in your favor at times, or there could be something that can topple over? So you also need to be prepared internally, collective, which is why the meditation is important, so that you recognize the yin and the yang in situations, not just within yourself but also in situations. So since you go within and you meditate, you recognize these things easier than most. So you are ahead of the race, you are ahead of the game, and there's no race against anyone else, the race against your own self, because sometimes our own demons, our own inner toxic cycles that we have been through causes us to self-sabotage ourselves, right? We could doubt ourselves, we could sneak away from our own purpose, we can abandon ourselves because we never received something that we wanted to receive, okay? We could abandon our life purpose, we could abandon our divine self, we could abandon everything just for money. But now the money and the game of money is not as simple as it used to be in the past, okay? And that's because it was all based on a fake foundation, a faulty foundation, and now things are becoming more and more unconventional, and that's because we are in the age of Aquarius right now, and things are going to change massively, okay? So know that you have the willpower and the determination to move forward. I'm also getting something to do with your vehicle. So your car, or you're buying a new car, or this also, like I think there was a full moon. Yeah, there is a full moon going on right now in Gemini, but it's also a very Cancerian full moon. So it also talks about like your personal emotions, your domestic life, your personal life that you do not share with anyone, right? But you're moving forward from the obstacles in your personal life, your inner sanctuary. You're moving forward from that, and your spirit guides are literally watching over you, collective, because of that, okay? So let me read the Dawn Watcher for you. I really want to read that. The Dawn Watcher is number 13, okay? This is your chance to fully realize the beauty and potential of a new day. We cannot always see that we are watched over. We cannot always find within us the belief that we matter and are cared for by the universe. But if we could see with the eyes of the spirit, we would see there are precious beings all about us, who will show up each day and watch over us. They do not interfere, but if we reach out and ask for their help, we may catch a precious glimpse of them within the clouds of the dawn sky, their faces loving and caring, assuring us that although we feel alone and small, we are always looked after, and there is always a deeper purpose at play within our lives. And we have something unique and precious to offer to the world. Your soul belongs to the greater universe of which it is a part, and therefore the universe is closely watching you to ensure you have the support you need. In this moment, on this day, know that there are watchers ensuring you will continue on this journey. Take a moment this day, amidst all that is demanding your attention and pulling you this way or that way, and imagine a dawn, a reset, a chance to start with love surrounding you, and know that the watcher is there, gazing at you with infinite love and compassion. Be reassured that the soul has a plan and the universe has a mission, and you are a part of this glorious unfolding. Wow! Collective, I have chills. And the illumination here is I am watched over by loving and supportive beings. Oh my god. So, collective, some of you are waking up to your starseed galactic family. Some of you are going to be reached out by your galactic family as soon as you start meditating. I'm getting chills all over my body, collective. Literally. Okay, your star family is about to reach out to you because of the consistency that you have put in even though people never believed in your spirituality, that you went ahead and you kept practicing, you kept meditating. There's a lot of rewards coming in. The tree of illumination is lighting up for you. There's the soul tree is illuminating. Your soul tree is illuminating right now. Okay, there's a lot of revelations, a lot of truths that are coming out so that you can understand them, digest them. And while these things are happening, you are also going through a massive awakening. Okay, which is why spirit is asking you to ground yourself right now, ground your root chakra, because at times you could feel ungrounded, you could feel like you're wasting your time doing these things. You need to focus on your money, you need to focus on these things, you need to work, and spirit is like, if you don't fix your abandonment issues, if you don't fix your issues of not feeling good enough and feeling like you're constantly wasting time trying to do something good for yourself, and if you don't focus on the obstacles that you have had to go through to reach to this moment that you are at right now, spirit is not going to be able to help you. Like, spirit won't be able to help you, basically. That's what spirit is saying. You need to get grounded, come to us, initiate yourself, learn about your origins, learn about the beginning of the cosmos, learn about the beginning of time, learn about the beginning of the Big Bang or prior Big Bang, what happened, what are the mythologies saying, what is the cosmology saying, what is the astronomy saying, everything. Like, go within it, go deep within it, and also go deep within your blood relatives or your ancestors of your matriarch. Okay, yes, I'm also seeing some generational curses of broken marriages. Okay, so you guys, there are some of you who come from like a lineage of broken families or broken marriages or broken marriage. So you could be a result of your parents divorcing or your parents splitting, right? So that could cause for you to feel like you're not good enough, or there could be something that you have taken on from that separation that causes you to feel like you don't want to have commitment, or you don't want to have something where you are religiously, doing something one step at a time. You just feel very restless, and that's because that's your coping mechanism. Okay, that's your coping mechanism to not being still, because at times when you're still, everything comes back to haunt you. Okay, whatever it may be, it just doesn't have to be a divorced parent situation, but I'm seeing that here. Okay, somebody could have tried to stop your money, tried to do something illegal, or this could be just the government, but people are waking up to the people want to eradicate democracy, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and there's a revolution coming in for that. That's what I'm seeing. And there are invisible beings, there are beings that are looking forward to this mission. That's why they are preparing their light warriors and their basically their own set of soldiers, that they need to send for this specific purpose, be it through protest, be it through resistance, be it through different avenues. But divine will be doing that, and that's how you will also be meeting your soul tribe collective. Okay, so for the zodiac signs, I have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, mainly heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and we have Cancerian, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so these are the signs that we have here. So let me see, anything else I want to read from here. Let's read the meditation here. Okay, and then we'll get a nice advice for the collective here. So please tell me about meditation. All right. So it says, this being is in a meditation out in the wild beyond, yet deep within her own being. She holds a burning bundle of herbs, its smoke cleaning and clearing the human worlds all the way from her interdimensional home. She is all the gifts of the natural world, the flowers, the herbs, and she is offering you their secrets and gifts this day. In this stillness, amidst this beauty, she is holding the space for you to enter when you are ready. So you too can break away from the dominant reality, which is a lie, and enter into the truthful song of the spirit once again. Wow! So literally, the reality is breaking away, guys. What was I telling you? Wasn't I telling you this? So this confirms that. And take a moment this day and feel your way into a piece of time that you can claim for your own. Remove yourself from several long, precious moments from the clamor and din of ego and of competition and of rush and hurry and sink into the earthy realness of the land. In this moment, open up the eyes that lie within you. Find your way along the pathways of spirit and safely travel there, surrounded as you are by this cleansing, clearing smoke from the sacred bundle of magical herbs. Find your way to the place where you can explore the expanding nature of your soul, its infinite light and possibilities, and spend a little while there, reminding yourself of who you truly are. In this way, you will knit yourself together again. The pain of expectations, of pressure, and of physical dimension will ease for a time, and you will return refreshed and whole, with love guiding you. In this way, you will stay close to your own inner truth, and pain of dissonance will slowly decrease until it is no more. Okay, so this is a time to completely dissolve the dissonance of you from your body. It's time to come back into your body, ground yourself. Okay, feel everything within your body. It's time for you to go within your body. Okay, this is very, very important, collective, for your journey. If you have been feeling too much like I have to do this and that, and I have to finish this task, and I have to finish taking care of this and that, and the bills and the house, the apartment, the job, the everything can wait. Okay, there has to be a practice which you're doing every day, so you can ground yourself away from these things, because divine is calling you to do that right now. Okay, so yes, illumination is meditation is no luxury. It is my soul's food and drink, and I will no longer allow my soul to go thirsty, to hunger for the true source that nourishes us all. Oh my god, I felt that, collective. I hope you did too. Oh my god, this is like intense. Okay, the hidden worlds are activating a lot of powers within us. Okay, be it herbal powers, be it gifts, accumulating past life gifts, and that is through initiating yourself from your matriarchal past, right, which will help you in gathering the resources that you need in order to recognize your own gifts. Okay, some of you could be clairvoyants. I'm getting something to do with your mind as well, so mind magicians, or something to do with like catching. Yeah, catching people red-handed doing crimes in real time. I'm picking up some of you are psychics, and you can catch people doing crimes in real time. Okay, I don't know what that is called. It could be remote viewing, maybe. Okay, so some of you know about remote viewing, or you are researching about it. I'm also getting work hard in silence, right, because that will assist you in planting the seeds so that they can blossom the way you want them to, without any hindrance, without any issues. So let's see, what is the advice then for the collective here? What a beautiful spread, collective. Like, you are conquering everything with the Chariot here. It's like you are breaking away from any form of obstacle that people were throwing at you, or there could be people talking about how it is that you do things in the world, how it is that you are, right? But you're just like you're nonchalant about it, or you are just extremely fascinated about your own life purpose. So you're moving forward with that courage in your heart, because you know that divine is watching you internally, or you know that you are internally illuminated and protected. So what is the advice for the collective pertaining to the spread then? What is the advice for the collective pertaining to the spread? Let's see. What is the advice for my beautiful collective pertaining to the spread? Okay. okay, one more thing I wanted to share with you guys is what I'm seeing here is, yeah, there was definitely a split up here, but like whoever you have split up with, I'm getting that this person was holding you back from your purpose. Okay, so if you need to split up from someone, this person could be holding you back from your true life purpose. Okay, and you need to make space so that you can accept and expand on your blessings that you're receiving from the divine for the work that you have done. Okay, coming back into your heart is key here. Okay, what is the advice pertaining to the spread for the collective? There you go. We have two cards here. Wow, we have Air Guardian. Yes, that is the age of Aquarius. And we have Eagle. See from a higher perspective. Wow, two air cards, guys. I'm doing this reading after the Gemini full moon, but wow, like you could be, whenever you're watching this is a timeless reading, so you could resonate with this message. But with the Air Guardian and the Eagle, this is like seeing things from a higher perspective and knowing that, both are the cards of perception here. So it's about you gliding above the obstacles and seeing obstacles from a different point of view, rather than limiting yourself to a certain boxed area where you are feeling the certain sensations of chaos or of problems and things like that. Okay, seeing things from a higher perspective. So if you separated from a person, start looking at that from a higher perspective of why you had to go through that, what is the silver lining in that, right? And channel your creativity through that, channel your focus through that. So let's read what this is about. So the Air Guardian card says, change the way you think and you will see a whole new reality. Okay, the Air Guardian card represents angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that you have come back to that have come back to haunt you from the past, and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. What was I telling you guys? Right? So, when this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perception can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance that the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you're ready to do the internal work to support them. What was I telling you guys? That you could have thought that, there was something wrong happening with me, there's something wrong with me. There could be a lot of self-esteem issues, not valuing yourself for what you believe in. And Spirit is like, you need to change your belief systems, you need to change your perception. Because some of you had really limited perception about who you truly are. And that is not true at all, We just crossed the age of Pisces and now we are in the age of Aquarius. Right, which is the air age, it's the air epoch, it's the time of higher human intelligence. This is not a time to just focus on the materialistic things because we want to make money and we want to do this. No, that is not everything. There's things beyond that, and divine wants to bring you to that. Okay, to your sacred sanctuary where you have everything that you need, including the abundance and the spiritual richness within you. Okay, so we are bringing both in with the power of your mind. Okay, the power of your mind, and shifting your perspective. So let's see, how can we see from the higher perspective with the eagle here. Eagle is appearing for us. So if you see eagles around you, that could be a huge spiritual sign. If eagle is your totem animal and you feel it is, then you need to read more about eagle, or you need to read more about your totem animals. And definitely there should be a research about your matriarch. I'm seeing that with the air guardian, the woman in the air guardian. Okay, definitely have to see how they thought. What are their thought patterns? Were they warriors? Were they like professionals? Were they healers? Were they herbalists? Were they scientists? Who were they? Okay, research about your matriarch and your family and see things from a higher perspective. How did they face the challenges that they went through? I'm also getting something to do with the past. So such events that are happening, like whatever is happening right now in the world, and you know about that. Research about this happening previously and how did people overcome that. Okay, that should give you a lot of ideas about how to go at things from a higher perspective, because everything is a loop in this world. Okay, everything is looping. There's nothing that is new under the sun, like we say. Okay, so let's see what is the eagle telling us. Hold on. Right, so with the eagle I'm getting, Look at things from a different angle, fly higher, and see the new possibilities. In animal medicine, both Native American and Celtic, the eagle draws his power and strength from the sun. Wow, so this is solar power for you guys, okay? He is a powerful, strong, and courageous guide who is able to see for miles. He approaches all things with intelligence, grace, and poise, and has the capacity to make a plan from a higher space before putting it into action. When the eagle card appears in the reading, it shows that you have a real ability to take things higher and to move beyond the limitations of your ego and your selfish desires. Eagle medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs of ego, could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you're feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Eagle medicine can help you change this. The eagle brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do things all from a place of love. Wow. Okay, collective. So, the only way you can get out of the situation that you are feeling stuck in, trapped in, or you feel like you're wasting your time with this person, or this person is wasting your time, or you don't know how to get out of it, is when you can, like, be kind towards your enemies, or like be kind or kill them with love. I'm getting something to do with kill them with love, because you know what, the thing is that they could be projecting this onto you. This could be family members, it could be like jealous people around you that just envy what it is that you're doing, and it causes for you to feel like, there's no balance in your life. But that's why spirit is calling you to meditate, so that you can find the peace within, and then see things from a higher perspective, because that's what eagle spirit is bringing in. The eagle medicine for you is that, it's to see things from a perspective where you are seeing things for the highest good of all. You're not trying to get revenge on someone because of someone doing this to you. Okay, you're being the person who is trying to understand things from a higher perspective, and how is this situation benefiting everyone around you, even though it seems chaotic, even though it seems stormy, right? Which is why the eagle spirit is here to tell you that even if there's a storm, with the air guardian is here to guide you through the storm, so that with the eagle's perspective you can have a higher perspective above the storm or beside the storm, and just see it from each angle, and appreciate it for what it is, because then it brings on a new change for the world. It brings on a new change for the collective. It brings on a new change for you. Okay, so it is time for you to change your perspective and to see things from a higher point of view. I'm also getting some of you could be getting into military or military services. Some of you could also be into navy or like jets. I don't know, some of you love watching jets, or something to do with like turbines. I'm hearing turbines. Okay, but yeah, like I'm getting submarines, navy. I'm also getting like jets or military jets, something to do with military jets as well. Okay, so I don't know whether this is going to be bringing in a level of discomfort. Okay, but you have to see things from a higher perspective, because this chaos is only brewing something that the divine guardians are bringing in. Okay, there's nothing that the higher divine guardians and the celestial beings that are not aware of what is happening on planet earth. Okay, so they are also seeing things from a higher perspective, and they want you to join them. Okay, celestial beings want you to join them to see things from a higher perspective, and they will guard you throughout it all. So the only way to reach on that peak is through the peak of meditation, and that is when you will be initiated, and you will be recognizing where you originate from, is through your peace. Okay, you come from peace, collective. That is your origin. Peace is also a path to your origin. Okay, so remember that. Wow, so this is what I have for you, collective. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you got a lot out of it. This was just an impromptu reading. I've been channeling different things lately, and I just do impromptu readings like these. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it, if you like it, and I hope that you let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much, my loves, and peace.